Hello all you fine folks out there, welcome to Vesever Storytime, where we are going to be continuing Danganronpa V3 on the Chapter 1 trial. So before we start off anything, thank you Bait Sauce for that subscription. You too have entered the 1 year club. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We're starting to get people up there. 1 year, man. I really appreciate everybody who's deemed me worthy enough to be sub for that long. 1 year, 1 month. Ooh. I'm curious about okay. Because Zachan was there close to the beginning-ish. So he's yeah, but Bates says that's because you unfollowed me at one point as well. Like, how are you subbed longer than you followed me? Anyways, let's get into the game. Yeah, Bait likes to hack the system. What he's been doing is he will pay for a sub, and then he will immediately contact Twitch and say that he wants to pay for another sub, but to keep it tier 1. He just wants it to count as 2 subs. So this way he's doubling up on it and getting up to that year within 6 months. That's his secret there. Okay, thank you so much for that follow, sir. Mastermind of useless abilities. Well, I'm sure someone will use it. Right here. For the longest time, my green screen on this side has been fine. Then my wife was coming in here the other day. And because I had Christmas presents hiding behind the green screen. That's bothering me. And she pretty much knocked the whole thing over almost. This was when I was trying to play last night with... Yeah. What's that? I think I was in the Tarkov group. Anyways, yes. Yes, it's on my overlay. Sweet. I think it's just for me personally. I can't see it because the way BTTV is set up, I have it. I'm not sure if it's because I have it where it highlights my name, right? I can't switch to there. Okay. So because it highlights my name, that's overwriting it being an emote. We are in Clash Trial Intermission. Although it's odd because I don't even see this so snowy at that time. Oh, that does look very beautiful. Which is funny because I see you when it's on other... Oh yeah! It won't show because I can't see the Vesever. Intriguing. But yes, so much snow. Alright, where were we here? There was the Clash intermission. Looks like it's starting to look like Shuichi is the bad guy. Wow! The trial is racing toward its thrilling conclusion! Do you know who the culprit is? Obviously, I know, because I know everything. What? Know everything? No! Everything. Daddy knows everything about anything. He basically traded his bearhood for godhood. Yes. Oh, wait, this is Monodam speaking? Oh my goodness, this is exciting.
Yes, he has betrayed his Ursine ancestors.
Traded? No! Mute my phone. Haha. Oh, I'm still obviously a bear. It is obvious, right? Right, you guys? Yeah, Suichi. You sure ain't no fish, but you damn sure smell like one. Anyway, since I know everything, I'll give you the whole story later. Try your hardest to nab the culprit, and believe me, that's no lie. If I lied, it would shake the game to its very foundation. So trust me and please enjoy the class trial without any worries. Whew, I was trying to stall Cheese until you got here, but Luke here was saying like, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm like, okay.
So it's okay.
Yeah, but there's one thing we do know. The line between victim and attacker ain't as clear as you might think.
Is he giving hints?
We can take away from this case.
I cut off the leg before the poison spread. By spring, flowers will grow from the stump.
Man, that honey's hit him really hard. He hasn't been the same since.
Say something already. Your tongue-tied silence speaks volumes. I fucking knew you were the culprit.
Wait just a minute. None of that is possible. Shuichi was with me the whole time we were on lookout.
Not the whole time.
When are you suggesting Shuichi killed Rantaro? Were you really together the whole time? Huh? What do you mean?
I'm asking if you two were on lookout together the whole time.
Well, I guess we weren't together the whole time.
I'm going to check out the basement. I'll come with you. No, you stay and keep watch, and Katie.
So that's when Shuichi went to kill Rantaro.
No!
Do I have it?
Shuichi wouldn't kill anyone!
Don't become emotional. We must seek the truth in a calm and logical manner, or all our lives will be lost here.
I'm not being emotional here. I'm saying it with conviction.
Even if Shuichi did go to the basement, he couldn't have killed Rantaru because... the security sensor going off.
I get it. The security alarm didn't ring until after Shuichi returned to the classroom. It only rang after Rantaro moved the hidden door, which means he was still alive. If Shuichi was with me when the alarm went off, then that means he's not the culprit.
By the way, I want to confirm one thing with you, Kaede. Who set the security sensor on the bookcase? It was Shuichi, right?
Ooh, look at that face. Then I'll set up the camera that's connected to the security sensor. Wait. I'll set it carefully so the camera has a clear shot when Mastermind moves the bookcase. Let me take care of the security sensor on top of the bookcase. We'll set the cameras near each door.
Yeah, Shuichi was the one who set up the security sensor. What about it?
Did you actually check for yourself if the sensor was set on the bookcase, Kaede?
No, I didn't check.
Did it ever occur to you that Shuichi could have lied about setting the sensor?
A lie?
Shuichi pretended to place the sensor on the hidden bookcase door. But in actuality, he was holding it the whole time. And when he met up with you, he secretly triggered the sensor to make the security alarm go off.
That would cause Kaede to assume that someone had moved the bookcase.
I see, sneaky little fucker.
It's a good plan. No, at this rate, everyone's going to think Shuichi's the culprit. I have to do something. I know for a fact that he's not the culprit. So I gotta do something. From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of them as obstacles. Please time your truth bullets just right so they won't get interrupted by the white noise. You can use the silencer with A to shoot down the white noise. Now, why would you do that? Because not only does that make it easier to shoot the right weak spots, you'll also get additional time. What a great deal! Use it to your heart's content. Thank you for the opportunity.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it.
Yeah, wrong button.
As it turns out, Shuichi
Wrong button
had-
again. Let's see. Oh, this should have. Oop. We have to go check out it again in time until the receiver went off.
The whole time.
The sound Kaede heard
Hidden
came
door
from
photos, rear
the
entrance.
sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it.
Son of a gun. That is true. I mean, I guess it'll be the rear entrance photos.
In order to trigger the alarm,
Oh, that was weird.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
Oh, it's like pew. You've had the sensor on him. That's right. Should have evidence that proves it. Oh wait, that he shouldn't have
Security
it?
sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
the sound Kaede
Does that one show? Does this one actually? Oh, yeah. No, that just shows the camera, right? Yeah, no, that should be it. Because this one's set to only... No, wait.
heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
Receive around Shuichi and hold down Y?
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it.
No, holding down
As it
Y is
turns
not
out,
doing
Shuichi
anything.
had it the
Oh,
whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from
my goodness. Unless you're talking
the
about...
sensor
Yeah,
when
I can't copy
Shuichi
things
secretly
yet.
moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
Let's do this again. So it was armed, but the moving bookcase
As it turns out, Shuichi
wasn't what
had it the
triggered
whole
it.
time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
Oh, hey, Fino. Yeah, you better give up on me. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about me.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
See, that's... It has to be...
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off,
Yeah, I think it has to be the rear entrance photos. Because otherwise,
Sensor was armed.
he would have been in it.
Case isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi.
Nope.
Shoot!
The security sensor was
Because we
armed.
need to prove that he had the security
The moving
sensor.
bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly.
No.
The security sensor was armed. The moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from
Hidden bookcase isn't what
the
triggered it.
sensor
But
when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
this one doesn't make sense at all.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it.
Oh, because he gave it
As
to
turns out,
her.
Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi.
Or not? Because we have to prove that he had the sensor. That's what we're trying to prove right now.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved.
Like he. This doesn't make any sense.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
I got nothing. So if anybody knows, let me know. Because I got nothing. This makes no sense in my mind at all.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it.
Oh,
As
no.
it turns
Ah.
out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The
sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
All right, let's try that.
When
Jeez.
Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured
Someone had
tried to move the bookcase.
Idiot can
Make that mistake.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase.
Okay, yes. There we go.
That's wrong.
Now let's see why that is
Wait a minute.
what it
This
is.
is weird. If the security sensor wasn't placed, then we wouldn't have been able to take that picture.
What? Because they had a security sensor. I thought it was a security sensor on all the cameras, plus an additional one on the top there, and that top one was a separate one from the camera, was what it was. Not that did the sensor and the camera at the same time.
We were only able to get it because the sensor was triggered by the hidden door.
Oh, that? Easy to explain. Well, you see... I guess you're right. Sorry, I didn't think that far ahead.
You're giving up that easily?
Yeah, I mean, whatevs. I made a mistake. Big deal.
Yeah, whatever. Two of the door had motion sensor, the one that has sensor which was on the top of the bookcase.
You speak as if you knew that from the start. Even I was taken.
So you see, Shuichi can't be the culprit.
Now wait just a minute.
That leaves only one other person then.
The security sensor had a power supply, so what if it went like this?
Wait, what?
The security sensor was set up on the bookshelf, and Shuichi had its receiver. However, Shuichi turned the receiver off.
Huh? How come?
That would get you a picture, but no alarm when Rantaro moved the bookcase. Then, when Shuichi says he's gonna check the basement, he actually goes to the library. And thanks to the 30-second interval, he's got time to go in after Rantaro.
He could have collected the sensor from the hidden bookcase after killing Rantaro.
I see. Then he caused the receiver to go off in front of Kaede to trick her.
It's certainly plausible.
Why does he just keep not saying a thing?
Knew about the intervals.
How needlessly complicated. But I guess it's not impossible.
Then, Shuichi really is the culprit?
So the ultimate detective is the killer. What a plot twist!
Things are going. Things are going, Fido. That's about it. Almost Christmas,
Why do
so
you guys think he's the culprit?
I'm looking forward to that next week. I only have to work 2 days. Monday and Tuesday, a half day on Tuesday.
Please say something. Why aren't you saying anything?
Rest of the week is off. Excited about that.
Shuichi, what's wrong? You're not culprit, are you?
Hey, you gonna say anything? We'll all vote for you if you don't.
Are you okay with being the culprit? Are you ready to turn yourself in?
What should I do? Everyone suspects Shuichi. There's no way he's the culprit, but even so. Why won't Shuichi say anything? Is there a reason he won't say anything? If that's the case, then it's all up to me. Protect everyone, I need to take control of this debate. He's that detective kid with the hat. He's Sushi. Even if that means I have to lie to... You're going to lie to do it? Uh-oh. Did you hear that? A lie? Now, I know that sounds crazy. Telling a lie in a class trial? But sometimes telling a lie is necessary to reach the truth. Oh, but don't worry. There are no lies in this tutorial. Perjury. From here on out, there will be times in a debate you have to lie. Oh my god, really? This is getting dumb. Before, you had to refute the lies, but now you'll have to lie yourself. Doesn't that get your heart pumping? Here's how it works. Select the truth bullet like a normal non-stop debate. But when you hold Y, the truth bullet will become a lie bullet with the opposite meaning. Releasing Y will shoot the lie bullet. Use a lie bullet to argue or agree with someone's statement. Become a perjury. A statement that paints over the truth with lies. While lying, your influence gauge will drain. A successful lie will restore it. If you miss with your lie bullet, you will take damage, so be careful. Also, I've heard a rumor that there's a secret way to advance debates. Called a back route? Just say that only those who lie well will be able to find it. Thank you muchly. I don't like it. Now I have 3 things to worry about during a debate.
The security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi also had the receiver.
No, he didn't. I had it.
And so when Rantaro moved the bookcase, a picture was taken without the alarm sounding.
Then taking advantage of the camera's interval timer,
Shuichi hid in the library and murdered the shit out of Rantaro! And then he grabbed the security sensor from the bookcase and returned to the lookout spot.
Afterwards, he set off the receiver in front of Kaede on purpose to make her think the murder had just happened. Praise be Tua! We've solved this case!
Yeah, well, there's only the 1 point. She had the receiver for the security sensor. I can argue against that. Everything should be okay. Retake control. I have to tell a lie so we get closer to the
Let's go over
truth.
the case one more time.
Oh, so I have to hold it. Oh, oh,
Shuichi also
oh.
had the receiver.
Okay, I'm going. Now that I know. Oh, wait. I thought I just held Y to turn it into a lie, and then I just held it.
Library and murder the shit out of it. And he and returned to the.
No doubt about it. The 2 is scary.
Praise be to Atua. We've
It always has
solved
these
this
vine eyes.
Let's go over the case.
All
one more
right, so
time.
I need to hit that one thing off first.
Security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi also had the receiver.
But he had it turned off.
Wait, what?
And so
I guess that
when
was not
Rantarou
it.
Moved the bookcase. A
Or did it
picture was
just
taken
not go
without
off
the alarm
properly?
sounding.
Then taking advantage
No,
of
it should have been
the
that.
timer,
I missed. Oh, okay. It looked like I missed. Girl, Westinghouse a Witcher hat?
Case one more time.
Cause everybody on this game is
security
special.
sensor was placed on the moving bookcase.
Special.
Shuichi also had the receiver.
Let's turn this lie into the truth.
Brick!
Sorry, you guys. I forgot to tell you something important.
Forgot?
To tell you the truth, it was me. I had the receiver.
Huh?
So that's why there's no way Shuichi could have turned off the receiver.
Yeah, Shuichi's like, what?
If that is true, then the entire premise of the argument thus far is wrong.
Is this true, Kaede? Of course! Come on, would I lie to you guys?
That'd only screw yourself over. If we mess up, you're dead too, you know.
Or perhaps you wanted to cover for Shuichi, even at the cost of your life.
Huh? I cannot imagine why anyone would risk their life to lie on another's behalf.
Words from a true heartless robot. Emotions are only for meatbags.
That is a harmful stereotype. I can produce heartfelt remarks through calculations.
Like less than 3? Those kinds of calculations?
It's not so unthinkable. All hearts are blind when faced with radiant love. Doing anything for the one you love. Hasn't everyone felt that way before? I most certainly have,
How creepy you are. I'm sure that person didn't want your love.
Kaede and Shuichi are pretty buddy-buddy with each other, so I wouldn't doubt that. Plus, the way Kaede just acted right now, I'm pretty sure she lied. A talented liar like me can spot other people's lies easily.
Uh-oh.
Well, what do you guys think? To believe or not to believe Kaede?
I do want to believe Kaede, but Shuichi does seem pretty suspicious. He has been strangely quiet for a while now, which is classic degenerate male behavior.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Shuichi is the only person here who's suspicious.
So we all agree that Puichi did it? Then let's just vote already!
No, I still think it is too soon to determine the culprit.
Kibo, come on,
I
man.
agree. I sort of can't believe that Shuichi is the
That's
culprit.
Kaede's lie, isn't it?
Yeah,
That
this
girl.
ain't right.
I agree. But I don't know if Atua agrees. Cause right now it's his nap time.
Oh, Atua naps.
This is quite troublesome. It seems our opinions are on opposite ends.
How are we supposed to decide? We're split, right down middle.
Hold on. Split? Did you just say split?
Like a banana?
You did! I heard it! I heard it with my belly button microphone!
There you go, guitar. That's the reason why his belly button is so large and sticking out so far. It's secretly a omnidirectional microphone.
So wait, your ears don't do anything? The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
More phenomenal trial grounds?
The first split decision.
Trial
Oh
grounds are
boy.
gonna morph? Seriously? I totally want to see that!
It's morphin' time! Either way, we have to do something. We can't vote for Shuichi because he's definitely not the culprit. If we vote for him, all hope is lost. Okay, you know, after all this little bit here, I'm now thinking it has to be Kaede. I'm not sure exactly how she set this up, but she's acting exactly like, no, I know it's totally not him because, oh, yeah, just because it's not. I know this for a fact because, you know, just because. But how? We know that she picked up the shot put ball in the warehouse. But that's the tough thing because seeing as how we had control of her the entire time, we didn't go like near those other cameras to fiddle with things, so unless we lost control at some point, it didn't show that. I haven't lost hope yet. I won't give up. Before I can save everyone, I need to make sure we're all on the same page. You're split down the middle! At times like this, debate scrums are perfect. In a debate scrum, you'll be split into 2 teams. Look at all that. Then you argue your opinions against each other. But look! Everyone's so fired up, the subjects of your statements don't match. That's not how you debate at all. You have to match your subject with your opponents and put them in the correct order. That's how you make a good debate. Your side's subject keywords will be displayed, but your opponent's subjects won't be revealed yet. Listen closely for the subject of your opponent's argument. Before your opponent finishes their statement, find the same subject keyword with bloop bloop bloop. And press Y to argue the subject with the same keyword. When your opponent's arguments match, then your opponent's keyword will be revealed. When all the statements match up, you'll enter the finale. Try to convince all your opponents at once. Continuously tap the button displayed on the screen to push your opponent's claim out. No you, no you, no you, no you, no you, no you, no you. Don't get pushed back. Push their claim out for a perfect refutation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now I need one of those controllers with the auto clicker. Morphin' time! And best trial music? Ooh, we'll see. We'll see. Well, we rise up as a helix. Oh, okay. She is the culprit. She isn't the culprit. Okay.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Yeah.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
Oh, so her I'd be alibi?
Kaede weren't together the whole time, were they?
Hirumi!
Both
Something
of
like
them
that.
were together when the receiver went off.
Okay.
If she
Okay.
had the receiver, it could have been disguised.
Kibo!
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
I gotcha.
But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it?
I'll do it. We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Points don't match, then we won't be able to make a convincing argument. And convince everyone that Shuichi's not the
You
culprit.
hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Ah!
But you silent about intervals too.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
Kaito!
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi, didn't she?
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together. Hirumi! Both of them were together when the receiver went off.
There we go.
If Shuichi had the receiver...
Kiba!
Kaede is the one who
I like that it
actually
does
had the
highlight it when you
receiver.
got some right, so you don't even have to think.
But that's
It's just
Kaede's
immediately
alibi.
like, yeah, it's that one.
We'll
Click.
know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
Hey, Miss, why does it have to change? I wasn't expecting it to change out of nowhere.
Everyone, you have to believe me. Shuichi is not the culprit. If we vote for Shuichi, we'll be making the wrong choice. And if that happens, everyone will be executed. I definitely won't let that happen, even if it costs me my life.
Kaede.
Yeah, it's just like Kaede said. Shuichi ain't the culprit.
Gonta believe in Shuichi too. Gentlemen always believe in friends.
Well, if Shuichi's not our culprit, then who is?
We've already exhausted all possible avenues of discussion.
No way. There has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi?
Huh?
Shuichi, even though you're not the culprit, you've been quiet for a while. It's because you realized something, huh? You're scared to reveal the truth.
Getting called out.
I thought so. Shuichi, answer me this. What kind of truth did you realize? Don't be scared to say it. Not just for me, but for everyone else. Please.
He looked up his skirt and now he's willing to die for her. He saw her delicates.
Picture?
A picture from the camera aimed at the hidden door, just before the murder. I always thought it was suspicious, the way Rantaro was acting.
What's suspicious?
It's true.
If you look at the picture, it looks like Rantaro is trying to remove the camera. But that must mean he noticed the camera we set up.
How do they not notice that there's a flash on?
True. But when did he notice that?
I believe it was when the camera took its first picture.
I'm surprised it took him 30 seconds to find the camera.
This picture was taken when Rantaro moved the bookcase. At that moment, something made him notice the camera.
It's like he's opened it, it flashes, and it took him 30 seconds to turn. Huh? What? Huh? Huh? Huh. And then walk this little distance from that to here.
This sensor was triggered, and that's when this picture was taken.
If that is the case, we must find the reason why he noticed the camera.
You're confusing everyone! Except me, of course. Just get to the fucking point!
I've been contemplating what it could be. Why did he notice the camera? And the answer is in this picture.
Let's see. Shuichi knows. It's because the camera flash.
I get it! Because of the flash, right?
The flash?
Nobody else can see that?
Yes, the flash went off when the hidden door camera took a picture. Rantaro noticed the camera's flash.
But how can you tell the flash went off?
Well, if you compare it to the other pictures that we have. Remember the pictures that were taken when I took down the cameras? This is the picture taken when I removed the front camera. This is the picture from when I removed the rear camera. And this is the picture of Rantaro.
Whoa! The brightness is totally different.
How can you tell the flash went off? The lighting. Exactly. It's like, how about what you do is you Open your eyes and look at the photo. It's totally different.
Circumstance and camera, and yet there's a disparity in brightness.
Because only the camera aimed at the hidden door had the flash turned on.
What was the purpose of leaving the flash on? Especially since it was meant to be hidden. A mistake, maybe?
It's no mistake. There was an objective here. That camera was placed for another reason.
Well, if, you know, the brightness was different, I couldn't tell anything. It looked like the exact same picture to me.
Another reason, huh?
Lure the mastermind closer.
I get it.
That might be slightly an off
Flash
remark.
was used to lure
Say
whoever
what?
moved the bookcase to the camera. So when the flash went off, they would have noticed the camera right away. And that's exactly what happened. Rantaro moved the bookcase, noticed the flash, and then walked over to the camera. But the culprit didn't expect the camera to take another picture when the door closed.
Oh, that was. Oh, that. Well, still, that's still 30 seconds.
What is it?
Is something wrong? You've been acting kind of strange.
Strange?
Your last few remarks carry more conviction than before.
Do you know who the culprit is?
Yep, I know. I've known for a long time.
Long time?
Because there was only one person able to set the flash on the camera. Isn't that right, Shuichi? The culprit of this incident is...
See, yeah, it has to be her. Because she's the only other one who handled the camera.
No doubt about it.
Yes. I was right. But how? The only thing I could think of is that the game deliberately was blacking us out during specific parts.
Well, this is as far as it goes. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get to the mastermind.
But now I just need to... I need her to tell me. She needs to tell me why she didn't take the first blood perk.
I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, Rantaro. I'm sorry, Shuichi. You stayed silent this whole time because you realized it already, right? But you can't do that. It may be the end of me, but I want my wish to.
She never got to see the piano room.
I'm giving it to you, Shuichi.
Poor girl.
From now on, you're going to carry on my wish. You're going to protect everyone.
Kaede, I know what you want me to do. That's so cruel.
So cruel.
It's cruel, but I understand.
I mean,
Do it.
she wanted everyone to live in the mastermind to die, sure. But as soon as it was like that, she could have pieced out. Obviously, it didn't work. She could have stayed alive.
You can trust me. I won't let your wish go ungranted.
Like, what made her think that going to... I don't know.
Kaede is the culprit.
Huh?
Kaede did it?
Wait! That's not possible! Right, Kaede? Kaede?
Ha, wasn't a degenerate male, was it?
Wait, did she really? Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Huh? Did you guys really think
Wait,
I'm
what?
the culprit? Shh, come on, guys. Like I could. When Rantaro was murdered, I was in the classroom with Shuichi, remember?
Now I'm confused.
After that, we went to the library, and that's the first time I even saw his body.
The player has exited her body. She's not the protag anymore. Yeah, I guess. The Holy Spirit has left her body that was causing her to be good, and now she's reverted down to just filth.
Plus, I never met up with Rantaro. I never had a chance to kill him.
Yes.
Ratua has
no
left
way
her
Kaede
body.
could be culprit.
Jeez, of course not. Do you think I'm even strong enough to throw that shot? My hands are only strong enough to play piano. Then accusing you of being the culprit is... Yep, it's wrong. Shuichi's just joking around. He wanted to lighten up the mood. Right, Shuichi? No matter how you look at it, I couldn't have killed Rantaro with that shot.
I understand, Katie. You want me to reveal the truth, don't you? I mean, why? You could have done it all by yourself. I think everyone is afraid of learning the truth. But the people who are willing to find the truth are the ones who can decide their fate. If you never know the lies from the truth, then you can't choose a path. You won't even know you're on a path. So fight for the truth, even if it's frightening. I know you can do this. And if you're scared, borrow the strength of others who will be there to help you. Think of everyone you're helping, and let that be your strength.
No, I'm not joking around. Kaede definitely killed Rantaro.
What the hell did you just say?
It seems as though Shuichi is serious after all.
Of course I am.
Team, he needs to prove himself to them. I understand what you're saying. I just think it's rather ham-fisted and dumb.
Why don't you tell me then? How did I kill Rantaro with that shot?
Yeah, how? You and Kaede were together the whole time, weren't you?
How Kaede killed Rantaro with a shot put ball should become clear when you consider where she used it.
Where she used the shot put ball?
Huh? What? I'm lost, you guys.
Reveal the truth. She trusts me with her wish. I don't want you to disappoint. Oh dear. Kay did. So I can't back down. I need to fulfill her wish. I need to fight for the truth. For everyone to know what her delegates look like. This guy's no single protagonist? Oh boy. That sounds infuriating.
I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Okay.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. And how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
Rantaro was killed in the library after all.
That's the only explanation.
In which case, it's impossible for me to be the culprit. I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with
No,
Shuichi.
wrong, no. Yeah. What was this promotional video about again? All I know is it's really loud.
Shuichi.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. And how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot.
Yeah.
We know that it was in the library.
No, it wasn't. It was over in the lookout classroom. Because of the vent. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. basically, because the music was playing so loud, nobody heard the shot put ball go through the vents.
Possible for me to be the culprit. I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. And how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was
Oh, I missed the V. Son of a gun. Dude, I actually don't even remember her dropping her stuff. When Falsey said that yesterday, I was like, what?
She used it at the first floor classroom, where we were keeping watch.
Hold up. How could she have hit Rantaro with a shot from a different floor?
She rolled it. She rolled the shot from the first floor classroom and hit Rantaro.
Expert bowler.
I am skeptical that she could perform such a feat of accuracy.
So it was a magic shot put ball? Nah, that's not possible.
It is possible. If you do it at the right spot in the classroom, it will reach the library.
So it seems you already knew about that.
Didn't want to figure it out. I didn't want to know. But I can't turn away from the truth. The place she rolled the shot put ball to move it from the classroom to the library. I know this. Then you need to deduce the keyword. You will be thrown to— oh no, Hangman's got— no, it looks like there's balls. Objective is to select the letter orbs in the right order to create the keyword. Press A to activate the flash spot to read the illuminated letter orbs. While the letters are illuminated, you will not be able to actually select the letter orb. So make sure you remember where they are and press Y to get the— wait, what? Get letter orb. Flash spot. Totally improved, we promise. Deduce the keywords from the letter orbs that you can see in the flash spot. That's what it uses focusing energy. Because the light will occasionally cross the screen, so you can read the letter orbs then. Take advantage of that as well. Okay, what? Okay, so... oh. 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 Okay, that's not nearly so bad. I can get behind that. I can get behind that.
The classroom's bent. If you were to roll the shot in there, it would reach the library.
I see. That air duct connects the classroom to the library.
So, the shot is rolled into the vent, passes through the duct, and comes out of the air vent above the library bookcase.
Which means she would have had to stack the books. I guess it looks like a slant, but there's so many like little bits there that it doesn't look like it could roll all the way down properly.
But how could she have hit Rantaro from all the way over there?
So this is why you could only bond with all people twice? But what if the fragments would have, you know, been carried over?
The vent was way too far from Rantaro's body.
So it was just a coincidence?
But I mean, nah, I guess because, yeah, once you reach like 4, that's your first event, I think, and then the— oh wait, no, where's it 3? I don't require— hey, Yoshicast, how's it going? Oh boy. We've gotten to the point where we're finding out how it happened now. So
mystery.
I was right that it was between those two, and then as the trial went on, I was like, it had to be her, but I just didn't understand how. But I already know the answer to that as well. No coincidence. The culprit set it up that way intentionally. If I'm remembering correctly, there was something off about her then. Damn it, how could I not realize it? It's too late to regret the past. Said I wouldn't back down. I made a promise. Stacked vents.
The
Or
shot
stacked
that
books.
fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah, that's impossible.
It's not like it started rolling on its own. It fell off the bookcase onto Rantaro's head.
Maybe the shot was on the floor. And Rantaro tripped over it, causing him to hit his head on the bookcase?
Watch out so you don't slip and fall!
What if Rantaro's corpse moved on its own? Like he was standing under the vent when the shot hit his head. Then he walked a few steps before he finally dropped dead.
Boom.
Hey, Shuichi. Don't lose sight of the truth.
Wait, what? You need to answer for her sake. I can't turn away from the truth. What evidence haven't you seen? Technically, Rantaro's belongings.
From that distance.
Yeah, that's impossible.
It's not like it started rolling on its own. It fell off the bookcase onto Rantaro's head.
Maybe the shot was on the floor.
Yeah, she had a
Rantaro tripped
drone.
over it, causing him to hit his head on the bookcase?
Watch out so you don't slip and fall!
What if Rantaro's corpse moved on its own? Like he was standing under the...
The shot that fell from the vent.
Mm-hmm.
How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah, that's impossible.
It's not like it started rolling on its own.
Oh yeah, so I have to agree with
His head.
consent with him that yeah, no, it didn't start rolling on its own. The stacked books did it. Ultimate objective: scared to say the truth. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit too cold-hearted myself, but considering it's life or death at this point, she wants him to.
Rolling on its own.
Oh. Oh. Got it. V agreed. V agrees with this.
It's just like we almost said. The shot rolled along the top of the bookcase and fell on Rantaro's head.
Rolled along the bookcase?
I did say that, but would the shot have rolled that conveniently?
It has nothing to do with convenience. The shot rolled exactly how the culprit wanted. They used books on top of the bookcases to direct the path of the shot.
The shot's path was directed by books? How would that even work?
It would be easier to explain with a floor plan of the library.
Too bad we don't have one of those. Oh, that's right. Someone did have a floor plan. In fact, that might be concrete proof of my theory. Or one of them having. Who could it be?
That's it! Mew, I recall that during the investigation, you said you would use your drone to make a floor plan.
Oh yeah, what happened with that?
I've already developed the photos and drafted some sketches.
Then let's look at it. Maybe we all find clue.
Please, Mew.
Oh, want him that badly, huh? Fine. But now you owe me one.
First person he trusts committed a
Feast
murder.
your eyes on these babies.
I guess technically you've got a point, and he was also seen with her all the time, so he might be scared that he would be seen as an accomplice to it as well. Oh, it was the front that was all weird. Not the back. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I was wondering about it because the front books were all weird. I see. She's smart. I gotta give it to her. She's a smart cookie.
It's just as I thought.
What is?
If only it was the mastermind. Yeah.
See? The books are stacked like stairs from the vent to where Rantaro's body was found.
Oh! Shuichi is right!
Indeed, they are stacked like stairs. I did not notice when I looked up from the floor.
But I mean, I swear she's got to be like the ultimate lucky student, though. Not the ultimate pianist, because the timing would have had to be absolutely freaking perfect. She didn't know how fast it would take for the shot put ball to travel down through there. If it would actually properly have the inertia where it comes out of the vent with it, that wouldn't knock the front stack of books over and or just stop right there and actually roll down. The time it would take to roll down all those books. Yeah, no, it's there's a lot that could have gone totally wrong.
I see. The shot rolled on top of these books, eh?
Yes, I'm sure of it. The shot was rolled into the classroom vent and came out in the library. If the vent was open, the shot would have maintained momentum. And you did that, right, Kaede? You made sure the vent was open.
I guess if she also positioned it there so it ricocheted off it at an angle. Yeah, it was worth a shot. Pushed the grate into the duct. I lifted my body and looked inside. So, how's it look? Could a person fit in there? It would be pretty difficult, but you might be able to crawl through. I've had it a little bit to roll because they put extra amounts of tape on the camera to make sure it didn't come off easy when Taro tried to pry it away. On the camera, yes. Oh, okay, I got you. I thought that camera was the one that was at one of the entrances, but yeah, I know you're right. It was that one there. She taped it on really. Yes, okay.
Impressive. You have a really good memory, Shuichi.
When the shot came through, the stacked books made it change direction. It then rolled down the path made by the books. The books were stacked in rows so that the shot wouldn't fall off. At the same time, the books blocked the shot from view. Then, when the ball was directly above Rantaro, it changed direction, rolled along the groove of the open books, and fell on top of his head.
But still would have needed precise aim for that last point. Depending on the speed that the ball was going down that last bit, it would either be just enough to go fall onto his head, or it could have gone a little bit past, fall onto his spine, or past him entirely, or down. There's just too much to chance for this. I know, video game logic. 'Cause it's a game! A set up that company was almost like a Rube Goldberg machine.
So Kaede created this mechanism? Well, it would be...
Wait, even with the Rube whatever setup, when did she roll the ball into the duct?
Yep, she said she did love them.
Right! Wasn't Shuichi with Kaede in the classroom?
When did Kaede roll the shot put ball? Had to have been at just the right time to kill Rantaro. It would have had to have been when we were leaving.
That's it! The moment we ran out of the classroom. When the sensor went off, I ran out first, and then Kaede followed. just before she left.
Shuichi, the receiver. Don't move the bookcase. Hurry, Kaede. We should sprint out of the classroom with the determination of a true ultimate detective. But wait for me. I dropped everything I was holding and ran after Shuichi.
I'm right, aren't I, Kaede?
Alright. Alright. Uh-huh. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Of course, the ultimate detective would remember all that.
Your words and that smile. Is this your admission of guilt?
Hold on! Don't just jump to conclusions! I've still got a lot of questions.
Everyone's reaction in a nutshell, yeah.
That's weird. Why do you sound so desperate?
So essentially she took the shot put ball right when I said that she did in the warehouse when she was like, oh look, shot put ball, ooh. And then when we were doing that, that's when she did that. And then at that point, okay. So it's technically explained while we're doing stuff.
There's nothing weird about it. There's just no way I can believe someone like Kaede would be the culprit.
Yeah, going to not believe it either.
What?
Don't worry, Kaede. I'll clear your name.
And yet everyone's still fighting for her.
I refuse to believe that Kaede is the culprit.
I choose this one this time.
I still have my doubts.
Kinda doubts.
Doubts about the noise, of course.
Yep, here it comes.
Library should have been quiet, right?
No. Still got the V.
That's wrong.
Whew.
The murder occurred while the Killing Game promotional video was being broadcast.
Are you done now? I was just like...
So the library would not have been completely quiet at the time.
Oh. So that ghastly video drowned out the sound of the shot rolling.
The ultimate detective myself? Oh, I'm excited. I know I'm going to beat this dead horse a little bit more, but also the fact that that promotional video playing, there's no way she would have known that when setting this up. How did she plan to... Anyways. How did she plan to cover that sound?
Kaito, are you done now?
Damn it.
Now.
So it's true then? You're saying Kaede really is the culprit?
So that means most of Kaede's sins were committed right before Shuichi's eyes.
That's correct. I was with her in the classroom. And when she moved the vent grate aside.
So much for Ultimate Detective.
And when she lined up the books on top of the bookcase.
Didn't plan to cover the sound though. Yeah, no, that's my problem. Way more books here than I expected. The top of the bookcase is covered end to end with cluttered stacks of books. This is nothing. I moved the ladder, I reorganized the books bit by bit. Because there are too many books, it might be too hard to set up a camera here. I thought so. Wait, I just gotta try a little harder. I know you don't like to admit defeat, but really, it's alright. I continued moving the ladders, I kept reorganizing the books. Just in case she had to. Yeah, it would have saved her anyway. I want to hear her explanation for that.
A murder weapon, wasn't it? You took the shot put ball when you got the cameras for Mew, right, Kaede?
Ooh, Kaede, is something wrong? We need to go before Mew changes her mind. Shuichi was already at the door of the warehouse waiting for me. Oh, sorry. I shoved the things I was holding into my backpack and ran after him. Yep. See, I knew that's when she took it then.
Time? Where
would she have even hidden it?
Where did Katie keep it? It could only be one place. In her shirt. You see, Mew was right calling her flat-chested before. This entire time she was carrying 2 shot put balls. One was a backup just in case.
That's it! Kaede's backpack. She was carrying the shot put ball in there. Despite its weight, it would have been easy to carry in a backpack. I noticed you also had a spare vest, which you could have wrapped it in. That would prevent the cameras you were carrying from being damaged.
Then that means all of this happened right in front of Shuichi.
But we should not blame him for that. None of those actions warranted suspicion at the time, so we might not have noticed.
That clears it all up then. Every part of the crime Kaede plotted.
That can't be. It's gotta be mistake, right?
But if all of that is true, then that's pretty unfortunate. I mean, it's Kaede, you know?
Oh, even he doesn't want her.
About working together, and then she goes and kills in cold blood.
No, something still doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
Kaede wouldn't do something like that.
Huh? You mean she's not the type? But you were the one that said she did it, right?
It would be the skirt. She made sure she had no balls on that. Oh.
Yes, I did say that. But murder in cold blood is just not in her character. I truly believe that. I believe in her.
But why? Why do you still believe in me, Shuichi? Why? Tell me why! Why are you doing this? Are you still looking away from the truth?
Not at all. My belief in you is going to lead me to the truth. I'll show you what's behind all this. I'll show you your truth.
Your truth. Tell me why. I know, this is getting crazy, right? But it's time for another tutorial. Your opponent is on the ropes, but they're in argument armament mode and won't listen to you. You have to remove their armaments to refute what they are saying. That's how argument armament works. The objective is to destroy all your foe's armaments, then strike the finishing blow. Intriguing. It looks a little different this time. You match the rhythm to shoot down your opponent's statements to damage the armament. Rhythm. Markers on top of your opponent's statements are also called rhythm sights. Right when the gauge makes 1 revolution, press the correct button to shoot the statement. Oh. When damaged enough, their armament will break and the music will change. The tempo will also pick up, so match the timing. Can't get on rhythm? Try pressing the right button to activate Fever Time. In Fever Time, you will be invincible! You can press any button. You can only activate it when your focus energy is full, so watch it carefully. When your opponent's armament is destroyed, you can give your final argument. Your argument will be displayed with 4 words assigned to... Aww, I was hoping they did away with that part. I liked it was just the sword slash with the correct bullet, not having to piece it together properly. Press the button in the correct order to land the finishing blow. Big one, spam any of the 4 buttons to break it. Split the second logic to refute your opponent's final argument. As always, it was a pleasure. What do you mean by big ones spam any of the 4 buttons to break it?
You still believe in me? I'm definitely the
Oh, I
culprit.
missed that.
You think I wouldn't do it?
Or do I just...
It's all my
Okay,
fault.
so I can go too early.
You still believe in me? I'm definitely the culprit. I'm the one who killed Rantaro. That's the truth of this case. And that's all there is to it. I'm a terrible murderer. Please stop. Just stop. Remember what I
Oh
told
no,
you?
there's multiple.
Shuichi,
Oh.
you can do this.
I think I see what you're talking about. Oops.
Don't look away from the truth. Please stop. Just stop. Remember what I told you? You have to fight for the truth. Do you know what I was trying to do?
Kill the mastermind. I see. Thank you for saying that, actually. Because I was sitting there like, what?
You weren't persuaded by Monokuma, and you weren't trying to save yourself. What you were trying to do was kill the mastermind.
Kill the mastermind?
Kaede wasn't targeting Rantaro. She was targeting the mastermind. She was trying to end this killing game. She was trying to save us all. Isn't that right, Kaede?
My biggest problem is on the computer here, I'm using an Xbox 360 controller. But I also own a PlayStation 4 and I play on that. And I also own a Nintendo Switch and I play on that. So games where you have to quickly choose, where's your Y button? Where's your X button? I'm like, So I don't know. Falsy, hello, what did you miss? We just found out who the true killer is and how they did it and why. Well, we're getting into the why right now. If you want anything explained, by all means. Who? Alright, so it was indeed Kaede. So she was the one who did it. For a moment there, it was all pinned on Shuichi, but we refuted that. And then we found out, yes, no, it was Kaede. She did it. She stacked the books up properly, so this way when she put the shot put ball through the vent into the classroom right before she left, it rolled down the vent, rolled down all the books in the stairway down, and then it'd go roll onto Rantaro's head because she was trying to kill the mastermind. Did you play FIFA on Xbox? You press square shooting, it makes the center. Pressing the wrong button's rough. It is rough.
So, she tried to end the killing game by killing the mastermind?
But it's all my fault. Kaede trusted my detective skills. I told her the mastermind might be there. And that's why she set that trap.
Hopefully, also that makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know. I can try to clarify a bit more.
It's all my fault. She trusted my detective work and I screwed it up.
Stop. It's not true. Please, don't say it's your fault. It'll be harder for me.
Oh no,
None of
she's
this
crying
is your
too.
fault. It's mine. Everything's my fault.
Kaede.
Now you need to explain to me.
Shuichi, can I ask you to do one last favor for me?
Was true? Yeah, I was between those two, between Shuichi and her. She seemed the more likely culprit, considering she was the one finding the shot put balls and stuff, but she was the main character at that point. So I was like, I don't know if it could really be her, but yes, no, they're throwing that out the window, so main characters can do stuff now.
Can you end all of this?
What?
I want you to reveal everything that happened and convince everyone.
Is it comic time?
And then, I want you to end this. That's my final wish.
I understand. I'll end all of this. I'll reveal everything. The truth and the lies.
Lies. Just want to quick check one thing. Curses. Alright. Katie wasn't the main character. She was a stepping stone for her hope. I love it. Yeah. Shuichi isn't emotionally stable as I am right now. Not very stable. Oh, Katie. I want you to leave. It's true. She was the glue that was holding the group together. And now The end. It never really. Yes, anyways. I'll explain the closing argument, the final piece of detective work to end this trial. In the closing argument, you will wrap up the case. You'll have to reproduce the order of events in the case in the form of a comic book. But this recreation is just Shuichi's deduction, so there are gaps here and there. Gaps are areas where a number of pieces are missing. After selecting the panels with blah and blah, you move the cursor over the gaps. And then fit the panel in the empty space with Y. Only the correct panel will fit. Compare the empty space hints with the stock panel hints to complete the comic. There will be some panels that you cannot select at first. Filling in some gaps correctly will unlock the other panels. One moment here. Press left button and right button to switch pages and start filling in as many as you can. Thank you. Thank you. Whoa. Mr. what do you think of Monoko? A giant fish! A giant fish! Ooh. Oh, this is interesting. Oh. Oh, and then there's all the stuff. Oh! That's kind of neat. There we go. So now that unlocked this, right? Ah. Intriguing. More calming and sad. Perfect end to the trials. Yes, she turned it on. Oop. What books did the culprit set up last? They opened the encyclopedias? Yeah. The only thing that's annoying with that is that I have to unlock things and then go find out what it was. Oop. There, that should unlock everything now. Okay, perfect. So let's go back to the beginning because I like working at the start. All right, so everybody wants to fight. Yeah, the artwork is actually really nice on these comics. What did the culprit do with the library's vent? Oh no! Did they prop it open? Why, yes they did. Do with a modified camera? They turned on the flash function, how dare they? Happened in the classroom 1 hour before the time limit. Oop. Oh. Oh, was that the... Oh. I wasn't paying attention to the timer when the receiver did go off. Whose picture was taken when the camera... With the camera that flashed. Boy, I wonder if it is the person who is on either side of this. Why wasn't the sound audible? Why? It could be the Killing Game promotional video. And then lastly, the bookcase returns to its final position.
This is the truth of the case! It all began 2 days prior. when Monokuma gave us the additional motive.
The
The
truth!
time limit added to this killing game triggered the crime. After the announcement, some of us decided to form groups to plan our next move. I had my own plan to find the mastermind, and someone offered to help me.
My stream preview just said there's a network error. I'm going to refresh. I apologize, which is going to kill my chat. Okay, good. Gotta have that up so this way I know it's all working.
At the time, I never would have imagined they would become the culprit. To expose the mastermind, the culprit and I set up hidden cameras in the library.
Network errors happen all the time for you. It's annoying. Yeah, it is very annoying. I agree. I have to go manually refresh the whole thing.
That showed signs of use. We deduced that the mastermind would return there to let Monokuma out. The next day, we asked Mew if she could modify some cameras for our trap.
Nice piece of the
We went
mastermind.
to the warehouse to gather the necessary materials.
Well, hey, they could turn us off at a moment's
All we needed
notice.
were disposable cameras and a security sensor. But the culprit found something else there. The murder weapon. That's right. The shot put ball. They put the cameras as well as the shot in their backpack. Then, on the day the time limit would expire, the day of the murder,
Well, luckily I don't have bad providers that I've heard are in the States.
the culprit and I collected the modified cameras from you and visited the library.
I just don't get to have cool fibers all in my area. Pointing. Able more like King Bo. I'm afraid I do not know that reference.
Once there, we searched the room for ideal locations to place the cameras. But even then, the culprit was preparing the murder.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
They began by removing the vent grate and laid it inside the air duct.
It's not so much that you suck at reference jokes, just that
Then, they moved
I
the
may not know
power
the
on top of the
origin
cameras,
point.
pretending to organize them.
Unless you're just doing wordplay.
After that, they placed open encyclopedias on the final bookcase. It appeared innocuous enough, but it was actually a path for the murder weapon. The culprit also tampered with the hidden camera linked to the security sensor. I was responsible for setting up the other cameras, but that one, I didn't even notice their trick. They used duct tape to keep the flash function on.
I'll get a lot of references you don't know. It's me. Oh.
After the cameras were set, the culprit and I climbed the stairs to the first floor classroom.
I don't know. A lot of them went over my head already.
And waited for the security sensor to go off. During the stakeout, we saw Kaito and 6 others go down to the basement. Rantaro was with them, the first victim. After watching that group enter the game room, I returned to the classroom.
The long comic.
With about 1 hour remaining, the security receiver I was holding went off. I assumed it was the mastermind, so I ran out of the classroom to the library. I was in such a hurry, I left the culprit behind. Looking back on it now, that was the last chance I had to stop the murder. After I had left, the culprit took the shot put ball out of their backpack and rolled it into the classroom vent. This set the murder in motion.
In motion?
Rentaro had moved the bookcase, triggering the receiver. Unbeknownst to him, the trap had been sprung. First, the modified camera took a picture of Rentaro with the flash on. Rentaro noticed the flash and approached the bookcase to inspect the camera.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Lured Rentaro directly into the murder weapon's path. The shot the culprit tossed into the vent rolled through the air duct.
Weird question. If the shot ball missed Rentaro and he was still killed, does that mean someone else killed him? Just asking. So this is, I was going into that a bit at first when they were starting to talk about this at first. There's so much that could have gone wrong with this that, yes, I agree. It could have missed him so many times, so easily. But at that point, they would have to figure out how he was killed first, because of the fact that, yeah, if it missed, she wouldn't have been. In which case, then he would have had a different cause of death. So they would have saw a shot put ball on the ground, but there would have been no blood. He would have not had a huge physical, single blunt force trauma hit to the head either. So then we would have been just figuring out what the other murder weapon would have been, and then going from there.
Came out of the library's vent and kept rolling atop the bookcase. Opening the vent grate and organizing the books was all to create a path. Under normal circumstances, the victim would have been alerted by the noise. But the promotional video was masking the sound of the shot rolling.
Such a good song.
The shot kept rolling, then fell on Rantaro's head, killing him instantly. By the time we had entered the room, the murder was complete.
Keep slowing down the stream. Ah, dang. Could be a combination about my internet, because as I was saying earlier, I did have I'm getting these or at least I got that error. So I'm going to take the blame this time. I apologize.
I imagine seeing Rantaro's body, the culprit probably thought, the mastermind is dead, the game is over, now we can all go home. But their wish didn't come true, because Rantaro wasn't the mastermind. It was murder, in an attempt to save all our lives. That is the truth.
Ah, but she's also had like a second delay.
That's the truth behind your lies, Kaede Akamatsu. The ultimate pianist.
Oh, it's fixed now. Okay.
And that concludes the events of this case.
Kaede? Oh no.
No. Kaede did it?
Damn it!
Maybe she wasn't such a Kaede yet. Jeez.
It is a truth I do not wish to accept. But since Shuichi has brought everything to light, we can at least try to trust the Kaede we've come to know up to this point.
The Kaede we've come to know?
Even if she did commit a crime, What Kaede has said to us is not a lie.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Hey, Zaytran, thank you so much for those 100 bits. Welcome back. How you doing? And not only Zaytran, but True Impact is in the chat as well. But the wife's being a cyberbully? Oh no. What'd she do? What'd she be doing? They died because she was a Kaede and trusted Puichi. Exactly. What the hell, man?
She wanted to protect us, and I firmly believe that to be the truth.
If that was a lie too, it'd be the last straw for me. I'd have nothing
Hey, Falsey, thank you so much for that, host. I appreciate that you trust me well enough to throw me up onto your channel there. She's just trolling you? Oof. Is it good trolling, though? Or is she's sitting there and... Come to the stream, my fellow follower. Come. Come, excellent. Good.
Join the stream.
Anyways. My youngest likes annoying my eldest right now by just continually saying chicken. He's not calling him a chicken. He's not saying he sounds like or looks like a chicken. He's just saying chicken, 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 chicken. It's like, what? Is she doing things like that? Calling you a scrub? Hey, scrub. Hey, scrub, you noob. Don't be such a noob. Come on. Come on, True Impact. Stop dying.
You guys are so nice. Even though I betrayed you all.
No, that's not true, Kaede. You were trying to save all of it.
Nice job, Shuichi. I didn't expect any less.
What?
You were super reliable back there.
Coworker will randomly apply things with one word. Chicken. So that's perfect.
But you still have a long way to go. You need to be more assertive.
So now you know it's not just your coworker. Apparently. This is a phenomenon known across the world.
If you did that more often, you'd be a pretty cool guy.
Wait, is he going to take off his hat for her before she goes? That was her one wish, to see him without his hat. That was her other wish.
Kaede, why? Why are you smiling like that? Why are you still trying to get me to be brave?
I'm born you in the spirit well, sweetie. Didn't expect any less. With the ship of Kaede and Puichi's sailing. You know, I think she was expecting at least the mastermind to be dead. That's what she was really expecting.
Why are you thinking about everyone except yourself? If you had just been less selfless, you wouldn't have had to murder.
But then everyone would have died.
Why do you do that?
Alright, well, I appreciate it. You have yourself a good night. Hope you're having some good gaming going on there. Get some relaxing before needing to go off and do the daily grind or whatever it is.
I'm sorry.
Stop! At least save it for the end of the trial. Sheesh!
Isn't this the end?
Looks like the debate's finished, so that means.
Oh, I guess technically that's true. Gotta vote first.
You bastards! Press the button in front of you to cast your vote.
And make sure y'all vote, because refusing to vote is grounds for termination.
Realistically, they wouldn't have died. They can't replace the class easily.
At last, the heart
It's true.
excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off.
Takes them a long time to get ultimates.
It's voting time!
Do I get a vote? Oh, look at this! Oh, wait. I actually vote now? But why? That makes no sense. If everybody...
It seems the voting is finished. Let's see the result.
For interactions. I don't know. I feel like they're going to do something about this game. They're going to make me have to vote for someone else or do something. Ooh. Okay. I have to ask this. Can I vote for someone else and it still be okay if the majority vote goes on that one thing there? And I'll show my one tick in like somebody else's health? Or does it have to be unanimous? Half hour of organizing Tarkov to get all your gear back? Ooh. Ouch. I was just going on a couple runs with Chris earlier this evening, and unfortunately we had some terrible runs. We got caught by players like right away. You've never done it? I'm tempted now. Maybe I'll try that next time. We'll save.
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Oh, I can't choose to do that right now. You should have said that line before we voted, and it showed the results. Food won't save you so much room. Yeah, that's why I'm looking forward to getting that and the meds. Once I get those two, I'm fine with the equipment. I can juggle those pretty good. I don't have too much sitting up. Ooh, that mass debate was a C? Wait, what? Oh, the other debate. Oh yeah, that was the one where I was stuck. Where I was just stuck, like, what the heck? And then I got B on the closing. Oh, because I took too long. But perfect on the retries. So... I was just seeing if it took my Z points into effect. Didn't say.
Absolutely right.
Well, at this point, it goes without saying, but you all voted correctly. The Blackened who killed Rantaro Amami is the ultimate pianist, Kaede Akamatsu.
I'm glad.
Good.
What?
What, good?
Don't screw around.
What do you mean, good? Is this how you want it to end?
That's not true.
Not really, but it could have turned out a lot worse. This is fine, too.
I get it.
It's not fun. This is super horrible. The worst ever. Yeah, how did it come to this?
Please.
Kaede, what would possess you to do something like this? Gunta no can accept this, not unless you explain.
Real?
Yeah, I won't be satisfied until I hear straight from you. Kaede, please. Okay, please allow me a few more moments of your time then. Just like Shuichi said, I was after the mastermind this entire time. I wanted to kill the mastermind, and I thought doing that would end the killing game. But why did you try to kill them? Maybe they could have been captured. If it hadn't been for that time limit, I probably would have done that. But the time limit meant that capturing the mastermind was less likely to work, you know? Because the mastermind could have just played dumb to run out the clock and kill us all.
Yeah.
I was worried about that happening.
Therefore,
So you sought to kill the mastermind instead.
That's right.
I had made up my mind just before we set up the cameras in the library. I thought it was my last chance to save everyone. I couldn't let that chance pass me by. I had to save everyone no matter what. Even if you had to kill someone?
Yeah.
That's right. I thought that killing the mastermind was our best shot at escaping this place together. I really believed it too. Kaede.
But...
Okay, it never dawned on you? As soon as that thought entered your head, Monokuma had you right where he wanted. Because what mattered most to Monokuma is that the killing game started.
You really don't get it.
Regardless of your reasons, the moment you felt the urge to kill, you had already lost. Well, see, we're going to have to see. Maybe there'll be a Chihiro to save them. Chihiro? Whatever. You agreed to be part of this killing game when you allowed murder to fill your heart. Wait, to put it like that? He's not wrong. She's the reason the killing game finally started.
No.
But if Kaede hadn't done anything, we'd all be dead by now. Kaede, save everyone. We no can blame her.
I know that.
I know, you don't need to remind me. I'm so pissed off. Pissed off at myself being so useless. Okishi, that's enough. I can see through your act.
Man.
Oops, that's obvious, huh?
That's
But Kokichi is right. I was being played. And I didn't even kill the mastermind. I killed one of our dear friends instead. What I did was so terrible, so unforgivable. Took an innocent life. I'm nothing but a horrible murderer. You should all hate, blame, and be disgusted by me.
Wait!
Katie, please calm down. After we found Rantaro's body, when I realized he wasn't the mastermind, I thought about ending this by confessing to you what I had done. But I couldn't, because of Monokuma's first blood perk. I see. If you confessed there and then, you would have been able to leave. But you decided you couldn't leave this place by yourself, so you kept quiet. Because of the first blood perk, you were forced to hide the truth from us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I see.
So, the first blood perk worked against the Blackened rather than for them. Yeah, there you go, but she felt so guilty she didn't want to get away with it. So what would have she done if nobody was catching on this entire trial? No matter what she was doing. At the same time, I thought, if I did this for everyone, then instead of making things easier by confessing, I should lie to you all so it would motivate you to keep moving forward.
Then...
Is that the reason for this trial? For the trial to reveal the mastermind? I felt like if I didn't do this, then Rantaro's death would have been meaningless.
Well then.
You were searching for both the culprit and the mastermind during the class. Mexican telenovels never ends. Oof. You know. Alright, it's gotta end. You're right. You're right. You know, it's been a good run, everyone. Oh, look, we got renewed for another season. Oh, guess we keep going. We're searching for both the culprit and the mastermind during the class trial.
Yeah.
Ah, Kaede did mention that. But that's why I want to end all of the terrible things happening to us. I'll defeat the mastermind and end this dumb killing game. I'll even use this class trial to do that. I never wanted to keep my crime a secret. That's why I tell you all eventually. Before I did, I wanted to expose the mastermind first. The killing game would have ended. Everyone but me would be saved. I thought that was the best way I could atone for killing Rantaru.
Sorry.
This is my fault. I was wrong. There was no mastermind. You were wrong? Why didn't you say the mastermind was one of us?
Okay.
That's what I thought at first, but in the end, we have nothing. No one made any moves at the trial limit. The trial was useless. Even when Shuichi was about to be voted as the Blackened. Still, they did not appear.
Maybe.
Yeesh, that seriously was a close one. If Kaede had just kept her mouth shut, we'd all be dead right now. No way, there has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi?
But...
On the other hand, she's only in this mess because she decided to say something at that moment.
That's...
I wanted to protect Kaede, but I also wanted to unmask the mastermind. Even when the killer was about to be condemned, they remained hidden.
Sorry.
It has to mean that the mastermind is not among us after all.
What?
So, Kaede had the wrong idea the whole time? All her actions were taken under Shuichi's flawed logic.
Okay.
That's why this is my fault. All this happened because my detective work was wrong. If I hadn't been so stupid, I never said anything about a mastermind to Kaede. And Taro wouldn't have died, and Kaede wouldn't be a murderer. This is all my fault.
That's wrong.
No, it's not.
Huh?
Kaede?
Because,
I killed him, not you.
right?
Hey, didn't I?
But...
Kaede, why did you set up such a convoluted trap? Your intent was to kill the mastermind. There was no reason for you to cover your tracks. I hope the execution doesn't show us her painful death. Oh, it will. But they're usually not too crazy. In my opinion. Isn't it obvious? It's because she didn't want Shuichi to know.
Huh?
Me?
Yeah.
Of course, but I didn't want anyone else to know either. Yeah, usually. I mean, in terms of gore and whatnot, right? Because I said I wanted to escape this place with everyone.
Because
But you guys wouldn't want to be friends with a girl who killed someone, would you? Be friends. Katie put a lot of thought into this. She put so much thought into this, it drove her to commit murder like a lunatic. God, you're such a dumbass.
yeah.
I know, right? Such an idiot.
However,
We only survived the time limit because of that idiocy. Yes, we are still alive thanks to you. Depression. Truth. Lies. Katie, I didn't know how, but I wanted to get out of here with you. I wanted to be more than friends.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Damn.
So you're saying everything you did was because you were thinking of us? And you killed him just to stay and help us? How did things... All right, that's it. What? What do you mean? What do you mean that's it? Father, are you getting bored? Well, there you go, perfect timing. You know how Pops gets. He can't stand this kind of tearjerker schlock. I can't stop crying. I see nothing gets past my adorable little cubs. I don't even let appetizers get past me, especially if someone else bought them.
Now then.
But we can't let this boring display grind the action to a halt, so... Time to make things interesting.
Huh?
Make things interesting?
Chills, chills, kills.
And now the moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time! Punishment? Me, Katie's execution? Oh, friggin' away. There's no way we'll let you do that.
Hey!
Exocells, assemble!
Punishment time is a sacred segment. You're not allowed to interfere.
Want to see a creepy sentence? You forgot it can be too creepy. Do it. Do it. Say the creepy sentence. Excel's here so we don't have another Fuyu Eco. Yeah, no, that's a good point.
And if you even try to interfere, we'll just crush you with these here exosols.
It's cruel, but it's probably better if one person dies instead of everyone.
Like hell am I just gonna sit here and do what you say? Kaede fought with her life on the line, and so will I!
Gonta will face you all. Times like this are why Gonta became strong.
Want another crate? You crazy son of a gun.
Gentlemen never back down, and neither will Gonta.
This is the perfect chance to test out my Neo Aikido skills on machines.
Yeah, I'll help.
8?
I can...
Are they actually like all full? Go work on your hideout. Clear some of those out.
Stop it.
My next upgrade is going to be getting up to my nutrition unit up to level 2, and that's going to get me an extra 28 HP healed each tick, whatever that is.
Kaede.
You're giving up?
Why?
You said you'd never give up, and we'd get out of here together. That's what you said, Kaede.
Damn it!
So why are you giving up now? Did you mean what you said? No, we can't. We can do something. Don't give up until the end.
No.
I'm not giving up. 'Cause I have you.
Huh?
What?
You know?
Even after I'm gone, I wish I'll still be here. So I'm counting on you all. I'm entrusting my wish to every one of you.
I believe in you.
I believe that you all will make it through this somehow.
You have to live.
You guys better live. Don't go dying on me now. End this ridiculous killing game. Survive and get the hell out of this place.
It's a promise.
And then Be friends after you escape, okay? I think you'll all be the best of friends. Game, we should just be death. If no one wants to see their death. Darkness. Dark surrounding the light. Escape. Escape, it will never have an escape. Hope. Hope as if hope can save the whole world. Love. Love like death surrounds the light. Well said.
Yeah.
Why, hello, Duke.
I shall take that request.
My utmost to fulfill your family. Hey! Oh no! Oh no! Can I do it? I got this down pat! DSO bad guy, thank you so much for that raid. How is everybody doing today? And welcome to the stream and to Vesever's story time. We're here. We like to focus on making us all cry with story-related games and just sad stories all around. 10 out of 10 spin. Nailed it! Fade is waiting with his clip fingers every time, just waiting for me to choke myself out again. It's happened enough times now where I think I finally perfected it. The next raid, instead of spitting this way, clearly I'm going to have to go the opposite because, yeah, no, I don't know how to do that way. You breaking feels for this? Duke, no. I'm sorry, I did not. I did not. Because I suspected it. And I was actually too angry. I was too angry at this because it doesn't make sense to me why she didn't take the first blood perk. Yeah, although it has explained why. But yeah. Don't give up. Get out of here no matter what. Kunta, work hard and keep friends safe till very end.
Bye.
Okay, you definitely weren't boarding.
Well now.
Friends are always out of sync on Tarkov, never gain the right XP. Oof, I know, that's trust me. And the feel soon, oh, we'll see. Now then, let's get started.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
Uh-oh. Wait a second. Okay, please don't. Shuichi, you better not lose.
You can't lose.
Can't lose to this killing game. I know you can beat it. So what were you playing, TSO bad guy? What were you up to in your stream today?
It's punishment time. I believe in you.
So please, believe in yourself.
It's a promise.
Okay? It's a promise. Played everything tonight. Ooh. The one punishment that messed me up the most was Chihiro's. Wait, what the is buttons? She gets yanked by her neck. Up into the sky? Live. Well, she does love playing the piano. Okay, I'll catch up with Chad in a moment here. So let's hide this. Wait, what? So if you are wondering whether or not she actually died, woo. All right, well, I'm going to say that that was one of the more graphic deaths that they've done. Whew. All right, well, let's scroll back up here. Let's see, played everything tonight. Yep, finished a story game called Vampire. Oh, Vampire was great. I love that one. That was one of the close to the first ones I actually streamed. I was streaming that one when I hit affiliate for the first time. Well, not the first time. It was the only time. But yeah, I was streaming that when I finally hit affiliate. And then Buns wants that bedtime story. Small split sec with a Suichi reaches Cry-80. No! Working for hours, can't pass out. Ooh, now you won't be able to pass out anymore, Buttons. Vesever begin to tell a bedtime story. Is he ever so gently kisses Buttons' hair? Although Buster says, the end. Oof. Messing up piano performance. Rocks thrown at her, choked, and then crushed. Yeah, no, that. That's one of the more tamer deaths for this. Holy crap. That is wow. Wow. Yeah, because that's I'm surprised. Actually, surprised her head didn't pop off with her being yanked up like that all the time. Now, you've got to go. All right, Falsey. Well, thank you so much for hanging out. You have yourself a wonderful rest of your day. We'll catch you next time. The moment it was over, I felt my legs give out under me. What I just saw didn't feel real. Which is an emotion stable as you after the first shot. Yeah. Well, imagine seeing that in person. Like, I mean, it's one thing some of these other ones. But you have to imagine she would have been making sounds that time too. Yeah, no, anyways, we're not going to get into that. She deserved. Oh, Buttons. Everybody's going to be mad at you in chat. You can all yell at Buttons, it's okay. It was a fictional world. Real or not, Katie was gone. Password before I leave. Don't let the awesome ultimate tennis player he did. No, I don't. I like Ryoma. Ryoma's awesome. Katie Akamatsu no longer existed in our world. Yeah? What the? Why is Mono Kid? Mono, what have you done? Look at how she peeped again.
Oh well.
Tension ain't so bad, you know. Finally feels like a proper killing game. If anything, we could stand to use a little more tension in our lives, right, Dad? No! My sweet darling Mono Kid claimed as collateral damage. You never play this simply because you don't like getting attached to characters that will die horrifically. Everyone you would like die. That's a horrible point. Cheese is forcing me. Like a lot. Cheese, Luke, Duke. They all like, yeah. So who you like, me? Who you like? Then let's get you gifts. Yes, go build up your attachment to these people. I'm like, no. No. In fact, Buttons, Danganronpa 2. Literally every person I picked died like right away. It was terrible. It was terrible. This is a nightmare. This is unacceptable. My precious cub is. Sorry, this one like an idiot. Oh, really? Ooh. On the plus side, by starting with this one, you didn't spoil the earlier arc, as far as I can tell so far. You love death. I mean, everybody loves death, right? Ooh, I'm glad you kids came in bulk. Huh? It's okay? I'm shocked. Our existence means that little, huh?
Well,
What's done is done. What's dead is dead. No point crying over crashed cubs. Unless you want to end up like these sad sacks.
but how?
What in the world is this?
Really?
Are you freaking kidding me? Talk about overkill!
Amen.
Atua, please grant Kaede's soul eternal repose. I can't believe this happened to Kaede. I liked her so much. What a liar. He doesn't care. Yahoo! Oh, Monokuma, why? All this adrenaline creates such an exquisite feeling of despair. He said it! He said despair. It's moments like this that make all the killings worth it.
This is...
Such a rush. Listen to a YouTube video called Fly Me to the Moon. Let's play in the next room for 1 hour. That sounds interesting. Like, as in the sound, it sounds like it's far away. I'm confused. You know what's a rush? Watching crappy shows on your channel buttons. With trying to guess this. Son of a gun. I was here trying to work, I'm like, what is this? Why are you doing such a terrible thing?
How dare you?
You're the worst of the worst. Does human life have no value to you at all?
Hey,
Guess right once. Yes, you did. Hey, I know most human life is precious. I'm not a monster, you know. Because if human life wasn't precious, ending it wouldn't be nearly as much fun. There's no greater joy than witnessing such a display of despair entertainment. As long as it's safe for work, Yoshi, go for it. You've surpassed psychotic by a wide margin.
What now?
I don't think I've ever felt quite this irritated. I won't forgive you for this. Got that? I won't ever forgive you. Spoken like a marked man.
Excuse me.
What is your objective, Monokuma?
What are you trying to pull?
That's all the, you know what, buttons? Hate you? Who can say?
Hey,
That's your job to figure out. Your song you like to imagine, just think about during the trial. Let's give a very quick look-see here. It's a Vocaloid! I've learned about Vocaloids recently from Lolia. I'll have to listen to it later. Jesus back. Welcome back. Let's unmute the game now. There we go. If you really want to know what's going on, you're going to have to work for it.
well...
The tamest exciting. Oh, the corpse formerly known as Rantaro may have had a hunch.
Huh? What is it?
What do you mean? What was Rantaro's hunch? What indeed? He did say he would end this game. Excuse me. And he also knew about the hidden door. Could that be at all related to this hunch you claim he had? I wonder...
Why, you...
Hey! What the hell's this hunch you're going on about? Spill it! I wonder... You have no intention of telling us, then keep your mouth shut.
Cuz...
Okay, it was a step up with the tamest execution. Well, I'm getting excited. You're focusing on Kaede instead of her deadweight victim. Well, it's not his fault he was useless. He died before his talent could be revealed. If he had lived long enough to reveal it, maybe he would have been more useful. Oh well, he's dead and that's that. That's the indifference of death for you.
However,
he wasn't really the mastermind, was he?
You're really bugging.
Huh? Are you still pestering me with these annoying questions? Aren't you guys focusing a little too much on whether or not there's a mastermind? If you keep this up, you're all going to end up like Kaede.
What?
Here.
Maybe spend less time worrying about nonsense and more time watching your back, okay? You never know who's going to become the next killer.
I can't wait! I wonder what kind of killing game we'll get to see next! Damn it! You may have gotten us this time. We'll get you next time, you'll see.
Why?
Was emotionally manipulative, not really brutal execution-wise. Well, I mean, no, I would say it was brutal in time. I mean, she's getting choked out. She's hung, essentially. You whip back and forth, choking her out while she's dancing on the keys. And then, yeah, after that, there's the big spike thing at the end, but... Why are you all psyched up?
That's nice.
You're off now, feeling alright. Catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Or morning, or whatever. I guess, yeah, it's getting pretty late for you.
It's nice to see that at least one of you has some chutzpah around here. I have a feeling you're gonna live a while. Thanks, I'll do my best.
Don't screw around.
Shut the hell up.
We're not going to have another killing game. I, Kaito Momota, am not going to let you have your way anymore. Got it? I'm gonna punch that grin right off your face, that's for sure.
Oh, really? That seems unlikely.
Even Teraturu got a more brutal execution with the slow cook in the volcano. It's true. It was, he got bombarded with all kinds of eggs, flour, got battered up real nice.
I'm pretty sure you won't live long enough to do that.
Damn.
Well,
Anyway, you guys have a lot to think about. Work hard and do your best to graduate, cause the fun's only just begun.
Or cartoon. It was a lot more cartoonish, yes.
Hey, Mono Dam, explain yourself. Yeah, that Mono kid was obnoxious and rude, but that was way over the line.
Because
I did it for us. Hey, wait, Mono Dam. Where are you going?
it's getting interesting.
Probably killed him as payback for all the bullying. What an interesting turn of events. And with that, Monokuma and the Cubs left, and only we remained in the courtroom.
I don't think I can take all this. Can't stand this anymore. I feel like I'm going to go crazy.
No.
Tsumugi, you mustn't give up hope. Is there even a hope to be had here? The room feels utterly drained of it.
Kaede. What kind of degenerate male cries in public? He's so
allow me to guide
rude.
you all to the world of surprises on this train that runs toward glory.
Hey! Thank you very much for that sub, Shiba. How are you doing today? Hopefully your day is going alright and it's not too crazy. Been lurking, but you love it. Mwah to you too, Shiba. I give you the puppy kisses. Oh, my dog's too tired to come say hello. At night, she likes to just flop on her bed, and she's like a log the rest of the night. She's really old, though. She's really old. Almost about 11 years at this point now. Tenko, you're crying too. Now's not the time to point that out, Kiba. Just let it be.
Prayer time.
In times like this, we should pray for Kaede's soul so she can rest in peace.
What?
How's anyone supposed to rest in peace after getting killed like that?
I don't know.
First shot at hope.
Shot.
Yes.
What are we going to do from now on?
Chapter 2, Death Predictions.
Yeah, I'd like to know too. I'm so over this already.
Shut up. You'll just need to shut up. I think Kaido. That'd be that, yep. Monokuma predicted Kaido is not going to live long enough. Let's say it's going to be him. Kaido's voice boomed in the air and the room went silent.
Damn.
Every single one of you and your meek little complaints.
Shut up!
Pissing me the hell off.
Damn it.
The ones who's pissing me off the most
Dumbass.
is you, Shuichi.
Huh?
What? Oh shoot, he just powed him.
Clench your teeth!
Kaito! You are supposed to say that before you hit him.
Did you hear what Kaede said? She said she believed in you. That she passed her wish on to you. But what the hell's wrong with you? You didn't say a damn thing to Monokuma.
I've never heard of that saying before. Telling someone to clench their teeth before you hit them.
You call yourself a man?
Usually people just sucker punch.
Damn it.
What's the matter? Say something already.
Dumbass.
I just hit you. Aren't you pissed off? What's your problem? Enough, Kaido. Sucker punching is pretty low, even for a low-life degenerate male like you. You better knock it off, or I'm going to explode my Neo Kaido all over your face. Fine.
Are you okay?
Shuichi, are you okay?
Okay.
I'm fine.
For now.
Please stop. This sort of altercation is just a waste of time. Gunta not sure at waste of time, but Gunta agree. Fighting not good.
Then...
Can we leave now? Staying here will only make us more depressed. Well put. I agree wholeheartedly.
Sorry.
Alright. You all should go ahead without me. Why? Is there a reason you wish to stay in a place like this? I want to be alone for a while. Just for a little bit. But we can't just leave you here all by yours.
No.
Tsumugi, perhaps it would be best if we allowed him some privacy for now. Okay, I suppose. Shuichi, don't beat yourself up, okay? Yeah, just hit the reset button on your feelings and you'll feel happy and cheerful in no time. Oh, no! Ignore that.
That's wrong.
Listen.
That's interesting. They had this reaction voice.
That's true, but...
All set up for her. And yes, she's gone before, you know, in chapter 1. And it never actually
Yeah, that's right. That's wrong. No, that's wrong.
all to fool you. And I don't even know what this is for right now.
I can't deny it.
Anyways. Being tad insensitive is important for survival. It helps one avoid suicidal thoughts.
Hey.
Gunta will go back to. Let Gunta know if you need his help, okay? It's not even useful. Oh, okay. It's just there. Just for you to have fun with. Gotcha. One by one, everybody climbed aboard the elevator. Except... he wants to beat me up some more.
I mean...
Shuichi, I don't know how well you knew Katie. Why don't you try going to her ultimate lab?
Huh?
What do you mean?
That's right.
Monokuma set the room up, so there's probably not a lot there to remember her by. But there should at least be a bunch of the little things she liked.
Okay.
Things Katie liked?
Listen up.
Understand? There's only one way to get through this awful feeling. No one's going to be able to console you if you're just sitting here alone.
I mean...
If anyone's going to help you, it'll be her and your memories. With those words, he stepped onto the elevator. Before I realized it, I got to my feet. I just started walking, and I was heading toward the Ultimate Pianist's research lab. The first time we've gone inside. It's not as if there would be any memories here. These are the things she was really passionate about. That's good enough for now. What a magnificent piano. I would have liked to hear her play it, if only just once. Ah, that reminds me, the song that Kaede was talking about. Of course, it must be here somewhere. I stood in front of the shelves of CDs and searched, each one thoroughly, end to end. It should be here somewhere. Where is it?
Ah.
Here it is. This is it. I took the CD from the shelf and placed it in the player in the corner. Soon, a soft melody had filled the classroom. My body relaxed, totally enveloped in the music. It was a strange feeling. Sound seeping into my body. Before long, I began to close my eyes.
I wish there was a piano here. I would play you a song to help you cheer up. A pretty song to play for you. Oh, like Clair de Lune by Debussy.
It's not cheering him up now.
It's a soothing song that calms your heart, like the moon's reflection on water. You noticed, huh? Yeah, I'm shaking too. But I'd be a mess if you weren't here. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I would have been so lost. I'm glad you're here with me, Shuichi. With you by my side, I feel like I can stand up to anything. You give me the courage I need to take on the mastermind. So please, be more confident. I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself.
Yeah, I'll try. I don't know if I can do it, but no, I'll do it.
There better be an epic bit of him tossing off his hat at this.
I have to believe in myself. I won't be afraid anymore. I will face the truth for everyone. I won't give up. For your sake, Kaede. I promise. From the bottom of my heart, I promise you, Kaede.
Yep, that's our promise. I'm leaving everything up to you, Shuichi. Goodbye.
Our class trial done. Two down. Obtain present. Musical note hairpin. Yes, let's save. Two down, too many to go. Right, now normally I would be willing to go on longer, but my kids are sick and they kind of they need me right now, so I'm going to end it right here. It's a good enough end. So we'll just do that. Thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out today. Zaytran for those 100 bits. TSO. Oh no! Stop!
They were so young and
Stop!
talented.
I just want the music. Oh no! Anyways, TSO bad guy for the raid and everybody else who came along with that as well, and Silly Sheba for that sub. So as always, you can follow me on my Twitter. I've got a YouTube where I've caught up now. I've caught up with my uploads on YouTube. So now the upload for the stream like today will be going up on Wednesday. So if you prefer to watch on YouTube, it goes up at 12 p.m. noon every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, the same days that I stream. So you have that chance those few hours before I stream to catch up or scrub through the VOD if you wanted to catch something or if you missed it. But you know what? Let's see if anybody's on for me to raid. I haven't done a raid for a little while. Herbal Gerbil. He's playing Dead by Daylight. You know what? He came by quite a bit a while ago now. I haven't seen him for a bit. So you know what? Let's go send some love his way. There we go. Nice. All right. So Buttons, I hope that was enough story for you. If not, you know, we can hop into Discord. I could try to read you something from my books here. You know. So anyways, you all have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful night. We'll see you this Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Have yourselves a good day.